Southport Square residents. This is your Executive Director, Brian Hess, with another episode of Around the Square. So I'll start off with our COVID update this week, and the state of Florida is holding steady at about a 2.5% positivity rate, which is great. They've been under 3% for several weeks now. It's always nice to see that number being so low. In Charlotte County in particular, we are currently at 3.3% positivity rate. So we're over the state average at this point. We had been a little bit lower in weeks past, and it's slowly crept back up in the last 2 weeks, but we are still under that 5% threshold, which is good news for us overall. We are hopeful that we can keep it, hovering around that 3% range, particularly through the holidays, when I know that there will probably be a lot of folks here from out of state and probably a lot of family gatherings and things like that. So we'll see, how we end up in the next couple of weeks as that kind of settles down a little bit. The CDC, as we've talked previously, they put a rating out there for all of the counties in the nation. And in the state of Florida right now, Charlotte County is showing yellow, which is considered moderate transmission within our community. It is pretty hard to get to the blue level. Right now in the state of Florida, there are only 4 or 5 counties that are in the blue, which is the low transmission, community transmission. And those 4 or 5 counties that currently are there have one of the statistics that is measured for that component. They have it listed as suppressed, which I'm not sure why they suppress it, but they don't share that data. So that's probably how they got to the low status. Most of the other counties that do have that statistic, which is the total number of cases per 100,000 people, are showing yellow or a little bit higher. So most of the state of Florida is in that yellow range. A couple of counties are still in the orange range at this point. So it's looking pretty good for the state. It's looking good for Charlotte County, and we feel pretty good about where we're at. Here on our campus, it's been very safe over the last several weeks, and we have had no COVID cases on our campus anywhere in a little over a month now, which has been excellent. We hope to continue to see that case count be it 0 or very low. We did stop testing our skilled nursing associates about 2 weeks ago as we went into sort of this downturn in the total number of positive cases. And so that's been really excellent to see that we're getting much safer as a community here in Charlotte County. And so we felt really good about stopping the testing. Per the CMS standards, we do not need to test anybody that has been fully vaccinated. And so technically per our standards, we would not ever really have to test. However, we were still testing just from a safety standpoint. So we have stopped our testing at this time and allowed our staff to get back to things that help out here in our community, taking care of our residents first and foremost. A couple of other things. Here in a few minutes, we'll walk out and see a little bit of an area where our dock is going to go, so I can kind of paint the picture for everybody, let them see what it's going to look like. Just wanted to remind everybody, I know dining has been a real challenge, and the dining rooms in particular, I know a lot of people have commented that they really want to get back into the dining rooms, and I absolutely appreciate everybody's patience as we work through this. This continues to be a real struggle for our community and our dining department in particular. I know the servers that are working in those dining rooms are doing their very best to make sure everybody is getting their meals delivered that is in the dining room or that are in the dining room. And we appreciate those folks. There are some residents that have been volunteering to assist and help out, and absolutely very appreciative of your assistance and help as we kind of work through this difficult time right now. But very hopeful that in the near future we'll be able to fill some more of those positions and be able to start to reopen our dining rooms and get our bistro back up and running. So we are continuing very heavily with the recruitment efforts and making sure that we're hitting as many job fairs as we possibly can, making sure that our positions are posted out there. And absolutely, if you see somebody or know of anybody that's looking for a job, we are hiring. Absolutely, we've got positions posted for just about every role here at Southport Square. So absolutely, please make sure you're referring anybody that you know that would be a great fit for us. So the last piece I just wanted to share with you, I'm going to do a little show and tell here. So this is a setup of,
Let me adjust for you.
all right. So this is a setup outside of my office. Hopefully we can see that. I can slide it closer if needed, but
I'll zoom in.
all right.
Ooh.
So yeah, this is like Vanna showing, you know, exactly. I'm showing the letters that are coming in Wheel of Fortune here. But anyway, so this is going to be the landscaping outside of my office here. So we have been working with Mainscape on sort of the design and the layout. They've been trying to pick plants that would work in this particular soil type, as well as the amount of sun exposure that it gets. And so we have quite a few different colored plants in there. I think it's going to be nice to add some color into that flower bed.
Brian, what is that right there?
Yeah,
What
so
is that? A pile of rocks?
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. So that is the bottom part here is a drain. So this is the drain that comes off of the roofs, and we had to channel all of that underground.
Oh, okay.
And
so it's sloped a little bit.
And then the thing above it here is the large rock that is kind of situated up in the corner right now over this way.
Oh, yeah, the boulder that's over there.
Boulder.
So I'm going to pan over into that way. So that picture that we were just looking at, that is that boulder right there. Okay.
Yep. So
rock,
what is going to happen, or the goal, they're trying to figure out how heavy that boulder is. They think that they can move it, maybe with some equipment, but we're going to try and have the boulder moved to be placed right over top of the drain, just to kind of blend it in a little bit. And then with that, we will have the landscaping put in. There's a lot of colored little plants. There's a little tree here. It is called a jatropha tree. I believe I said that appropriately, but probably not.
I'm going to say you did, yeah.
Somebody might correct me later on. But a jatropha tree, it can grow as a bush or a tree, but it has some red flowers on it, and it's going to be very nice. It won't grow too large, and it will be kind of visible from the dining room up on the second floor, but won't block the view of being able to see out of the dining room. So really excited about having some of the color in there and the new landscaping installed. So we have already placed all of this on order along with the sod to fill in some of the additional areas, and hopeful that we can get some of this stuff installed and in place within the next couple of weeks. So
that's really neat how they can do that, how technology has really come, cool. You know, that's really neat. Who thought to Photoshop it in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's really neat.
So anyway, we'll take a walk out to the dock, so come along with us.
All right, so I'm here with Brian Hess. We're out in the front entrance area just outside of the sales. That's Westchester Boulevard right there. Brian, why are we outside?
Well, I wanted to come out here today to show you all a little bit of a visual of how our dock is going to look when it gets built. So we're standing here in the sales parking lot, as Dawn mentioned, and right now we're kind of in the corner of the parking lot, kind of opposite of where the sales center is. So there's Gables East as you're looking around. Mm-hmm. Yep. So our sidewalk, we're going to have a sidewalk that's going to start right here at the edge of the parking lot, and it's going to go straight out, and we'll walk.
Okay, and then you're going to put
Don't trip, Dawn.
Yeah, well, I'll try not to. So right here, there's a dip here.
There's a little bit of a dip here. This is what they call a swale for drainage, and so here they're going to have just a little culvert that'll pass underneath the sidewalk, and the sidewalk will continue over top of this level. And then right about here, we're going to have a little bit of a picnic area. So we'll have a concrete pad that will be poured here. It will be that stamped concrete like what you see in the village area now. There will be a propane grill. It will be a stationary propane grill that will be available for residents to use at any point in time. And a picnic table here. It will probably be a wood or some type of a composite picnic table.
Very nice.
And then straight out from this, so the sidewalk will continue to flow straight, and the dock will kind of head straight out from here. Mm-hmm. It will go kind of out toward about maybe 30 feet or so out, and then it's going to dogleg left a little bit, and it's going to head out kind of into the middle of the lake there, and we'll have another maybe 20 or so feet on the end of that with a 20-foot sitting area or an end area. It'll be a 20 by 20 area at the end of the dock with a 10 by 10 gazebo on top of that. So it will kind of be situated in sort of the middle of the lake there. It will be lit up, so at nighttime it will have some lights on it. During the day it will just be open and available for residents to use. Really excited about kind of the concept. We did get word back from the vendor that he feels that the permitting will be kind of processed through the end of November into December with the county, and he expects that they'll be able to break ground probably right after the first of the year. So with all of their materials and getting the vendors in place, they will have some pretty large equipment out here, some kind of earth movers, if you will, as well as a crane when it comes time to put the pilings in and actually put the dock in out there. So this area will definitely get some use, and it will get torn up a little bit, but when they're all said and done, they'll put new sod back down where they've kind of chewed it up, and we'll have everything looking good again. So really excited about the dock, and again, kind of having it out a little bit more in the middle of the lake was a nice touch by the dock builder to kind of give that dog leg, feel to it, so it's not just going straight out into sort of the side of the lake. It's going to be more in the center of the lake.
Yeah, so, I can't wait to see this happen. This is really exciting.
Yeah, very exciting.
Now, is this something that you've always, because you've come up with this, you were sitting around thinking of ways to improve the quality here.
Yeah,
and the atmosphere. And how did you come up with this?
Well, I think just overall, I love the water. Always have loved the water, and just kind of overall feel here on our campus. I know looking around at some of the things that we could do to really provide some nice places for our residents to enjoy. And our lakes are beautiful to look at. I mean, absolutely gorgeous to look at, but we don't really get use out of them, if you will, other than the look and the feel. And so this will allow us to actually utilize our lake and be able to be on the lake. I could see, maybe some residents trying to fish a little bit, see what they can catch out here. But just for some fun to be able to come out and relax and enjoy the water. I always think it's just beautiful to be on the water, and so I think it's going to be neat to be able to get out into the lake here.
Wow, that's going to be fun. That's going to be really neat. Now, Brian, can I ask you the aesthetics of the gazebo?
Yes.
Now, there's, the traditional type of gazebo. Are you having it match? Is it going to be painted differently?
So the way it will look is it's going to match our sales center layout. So if you kind of look, it has a kind of a scalloped roof shingle on it. It's kind of that rounded roof shingle. That's green.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then the porch has sort of the posts with the little, I don't know if those are called corbels or whatever, the little lean-to components. So as they build the dock, they are going to try to match a little bit of that look and feel of our sales center to bring that charm right out into the dock area.
Awesome.
And then at least it will look consistent with the sales center here. So I think from a view, as you come into the campus, you'll see the sales center, you'll see that dock there. It will look very consistent, and then you'll have our east and west buildings.
Wow.
So really excited. The propane grill, I was super excited about the propane grill because it'll just be simple for residents to come out, turn it on, light it up, and throw some hot dogs, hamburgers, steaks, chicken, pork, whatever your flavor is. But I'm hopeful that we'll have some folks that enjoy grilling and get some use out of that. We'll put some tools out here for cleaning it and things like that, but it will be particularly set up so that anybody can come out at any time, whether it be a Friday night or on a weekend or something, and want to just come out and grill and have some fun. So anyway, I am really looking forward to that little grilling area. I think that's going to be a neat touch to the dock as a whole, to be able to have that here and utilize
Absolutely.
it. So.
Yeah, I love how you're thinking outside the box and using the recreational aspect of our property. I mean, we have 40 acres and it's beautiful. We live in Florida. It's stunning. And it's just a nice place to go and do something.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this will be a good reading spot.
Yeah, absolutely. yes, for sure. So.
All right, well, awesome. I can't wait till this begins. And you said this will begin at the beginning of the year.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, thanks, Brian.
All right, thank you.
We're at Coffee Chat this week. Hi, Tammy.
Brian was reading off the list.
Hi, Sandy. So Coffee Chat in Gables West, where we have directors here speaking with the residents. And if you're not familiar with Coffee Chat, this is a great opportunity to just get a chance to sit down, mingle with your friends, and talk with management with any issues that you may have. And that way we can resolve them, we can hear them directly from you, and enjoy a cup of coffee and some breakfast items at the same time. So what a wonderful event. We hope you come down to Coffee. cutting up the grass. Yeah. Just gave a haircut to the grass. And that might be a stump grinder or something. That guy does a dirty job.
Over time it'll die and then it'll leave like a void and then the concrete can crack from that too. So you get rid of all the vegetation and things that are going to deteriorate.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So you're ripping it all up so you can plant
Yes,
or
ma'am.
put the concrete. So this is the boards. That's the border
our
where
form boards, yes,
your form
ma'am.
boards. Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll be here tomorrow putting concrete down, colored concrete, and I believe it's getting stamped, right?
What do you mean stamped?
There'll be a stamp on it. It'll have a design.
Oh, so like that stuff over there?
It might be similar to that. I'm not sure, Bert. You know what design this is? Like
It's a stone.
it's a stone, so it's gonna be different like this.
Oh,
and it'll
okay.
have texture to it, looking like stone.
Okay, I know what you're talking
Yes,
about now.
ma'am.
Well, that's a dirty job. Well, these guys are busy. So that machine is a stump grinder, and this sod ripper outer thing, it does not have a name, but it's very effective. It looks very heavy. And loud.
Can't move that thing.
So everything has been cleared out of the area. All the greenery has been cleared out. They've put a pipe here for drainage for the gutter. They're going to put a gutter up there. So that'll run under the concrete, but they're going to be pouring the concrete Saturday. So that should be nice. And so this patio will be ready by Christmas. How neat is that? All right, well, it's Monday, and the concrete company was here, and Friday they were tearing this area up, and it looks like they're all complete. It's able to be walked on. It's been stamped, and this new concrete pad just extends the area here just outside of the bistro and the town hall. And as you can see, this is going to open up a lot of seating area for when we have our events outdoors, and just in time for the Christmas tree lighting, I think. So this will be fun. It's a really nice add-on to our area back here. So that is complete. And I believe they did some more in front of Gables West, so I'm going to go look at that now. All right, and here is the other concrete pad that was poured. This is just outside of Gables West in the service entrance. There were some really large bushes here that were blocking people coming out of the service area and the golf carts, so that was really dangerous. So we had to trim those back, get them out, and they put a pad down here, and this will be for the golf cart parking. So there's a nice improvement. Well, hello everyone. It's Dawn with Around the Square, and today I'm with Vicki Barone. Hi, Vicki.
Dawn. Hey, everybody.
Now, today at Resident Council, Brian made the announcement. He made the announcement with directors and management earlier this week, but he just announced it with the Resident Council that you now have a different title.
That is correct.
Oh, so first of all, let me say, as your friend, congratulations, and
Thank
you
you.
go, girl.
Thank you.
So you're still going to be doing the financial director position.
Correct.
Okay. What is your new job title?
So the new title is Associate Executive Director.
That's a mouthful. Associate Executive Director.
Correct.
And now, what exactly will be your job in that title?
So a lot of my job does not actually change. So I will still be functioning in the capacity of the Director of Financial Services. So I will continue to oversee all billing across campus, budgets, forecasts, any type of financial reporting and data analysis. And then on top of that, I just take on some administrative functions. One of which is taking on the oversight of dining department, and trying to use some of my analytical thinking and the ability to kind of break things down to help assist the dining department to be more successful.
Okay. All
Not
right.
to cook in the kitchen.
Not to cook in the kitchen or anything like that, but you're basically going to help Brenda run her department more efficiently.
So
That's the goal.
Brenda will still be over dining.
Uh-huh.
The difference is that she will report into me, and we're looking at just new ways of trying to figure out how to handle staffing and such in this new environment that we have.
Okay. So residents would still continue. So you're like in the background on that part,
Yes.
right? So if a resident has an issue pertaining to dining, they would still continue to bring that to the dining department, to Brenda, and you are there for support on the administrative side for Brenda.
Absolutely. Brenda's still in charge of the dining department and running the dining department, staffing it, and providing the services.
All right. All right, Vicki. Well, thank you so very much for the time and giving us a little bit of an update on all of this. And I know you're very busy now with this fancy schmancy job title, so I'll let you get busy back to work. But before I leave, can you just show the residents who that cutie patootie is behind you?
This one?
Yes. Who is this cutie patootie? Hold on, I'm going to zoom in.
That's actually my granddaughter in her Carmen Miranda look.
Oh, she's adorable.
And I can't help but smile whenever I see it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it does. It just makes you smile, that little face. Well, enjoy. And again, congratulations on your new position.
Thank you very much.
Pretty little Haiti queen, sweet Dixie flower, the belle of the bayou, you're every young man's dream. Adelaide, I'd walk through a hurricane, the day beside you, sweet Adelaide, I'd swim the Pontchartrain. Oh, no, here you come down the road. With your mighty reticence, you're getting all the attention from the boys in Dave Road. Oh my, you really got a filter out. Smile and wink, and I hope that they will sing. But I'm the only one who loves you so. Adelaide, pretty little Asian queen, sweet Dixie flower, the belle of the bayou, you're every young man's dream. Adelaide, I'd walk through a hurricane. The man beside you, sweet Adelaide, I will the Pontchartrain. Oh, no, I'm just kidding, I know you can't tell that you've been with just from your head to your toes. Oh, man, you can make a red man green. The way that you look when you got me a cooking, and I ain't talking about everything. Oh, Adelaide, pretty little Cajun queen. Sweet Dixie flower, stand beside you, sweet Adelaide. I swam the Pontchartrain. The swim beside you, sweet Adelaide. The stand beside you, my sweet Adelaide. The stand beside you, my sweet Adelaide. I swam the Pontchartrain. Oh yeah. In 1982, losing my mind, going back in time to 1982. for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can you feel it when we touch? I will never, never let you go. I love you so much. You can dance, go and carry on, and the night is gone, and it's time to go. And if he asks if you're all alone, you can take you home, you must tell him no. So don't forget who's taking you home, and whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, say the last dance for me.
You happy Thanksgiving. Oh, she's got the candy. I'm coming.
You gotta have one and the other.
Yay, thank
Was I hurting? Did you love me? Sight to see, but they're trying all with each other, so their love could never be. Running back, love will wind up. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, yeah. I don't need no money, fortune or fame. I've got all the riches, baby. That's all I can talk about is my girl. My girl. Why don't you believe
I didn't notice what time it was. All I know is that I fell in love with you. And if all my dreams come true, I'll be spending time with you. Every day's a new day in love with you. With each day comes a new way of loving you. Every time I kiss your lips, my mind starts to wander. And if all my dreams come true, I'll be spending time with you. Oh, I love you more today than yesterday, but not as much as tomorrow. I love you more today than yesterday, but darling, not as much as tomorrow. Tomorrow's day means springtime's just a day away. But Cupid, we don't need you now, be on your way. I thank the Lord for love like ours that burns ever stronger, and I always will be true. I know you feel the same way too. Oh, I love you more today than yesterday, but not as much as tomorrow. I love you more today than yesterday, but only half as much as tomorrow. Every day's a new day, every time.
when you hold my hand? I understand the magic that you do. You're my dream come true, my one and only you. can make this change in me. You are my destiny. When you hold my hand, I understand the magic that you do.
I see you.
You're my dream come true, my one and only.
Brian, what is this on your
Strike
head?
a pose.
Let me see. Hold on. Let's see what this is. This looks like a Bob and Annette Morden creation. Turn to the side.
Gotta love it, huh?
Look at that with the grasshoppers. It says on here, Brian, sorry for the belated happy birthday greetings. Have a happy birthday. Aw, and he and his wife are the ones that make the grasshoppers. So now you have a crown of bugs.
A crown of grasshoppers, that's right. I was just hopeful the grasshoppers would cover a little bit of that bald spot, but it didn't work so well.
Oh no,
so.
the antenna there, the way it's little sticking up, it gives it a little character.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, you
All
look
right.
very nice, very
Love
snazzy.
it. Thank you. Thank
Enjoy
you,
your-
Mordens.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, so I'm in the garden with Randy. Hi, Randy.
Hello.
And the beds have been replaced, or the edging.
This is the old one right here.
Okay, so
It's
we're
they're all
looking at
falling
this
apart.
type of thing. Okay.
They're not very well supported. They've been
Yeah,
here a
the
long
wood
time.
is rotting.
So we're
You
we're
can
taking
see
it
the
all out.
wood is
Yep.
pretty bad. And so they've taken that all out and then they've put new ones in.
It's all pressure treated lumber.
Pressure treated lumber.
And we'll do something in between here to make this a little bit better because they had to move the dirt a little bit to get the boards in there and to get them all set in.
Right,
So.
right,
They did a
right.
pretty good job though. They didn't encroach on the beds as very much at all, or tried as little as possible. So, but they started this one whole row's done. They finished here, and we'll be doing the rest of them here. These three will get done, and the ones in the back, and then we're going to look at possibly adding a couple more raised beds.
Oh, and there's Helmet. Helmet's in the garden. Helmet, what are you growing?
All kinds of things.
All kinds of things.
Microgreens.
Well, you like to grow vegetables, right?
Yeah.
So what do you got? You got some microgreens.
These are microgreens. These
Oh,
here. Yeah.
okay.
They turn in. I gotta show you in the back. It's a little bigger.
And so you make a nice salad with those, huh?
Yes,
Oh.
excellent salad.
And you have some peppers over there?
Thai peppers.
Thai peppers.
Yeah.
You
hot.
like that spicy, huh?
Yeah, very hot.
Oh, neat.
See,
Let me get that on camera.
I don't know if you can see
Okay, Thai
that.
peppers.
Yeah.
All right.
They
what-
look pretty too. They're
Yeah?
gonna be red and they're pointing upwards.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to check them out a little bit later when it gets
Yeah,
nicer
and
up.
They get bigger. They get bushy. I just put them in not too long ago.
Oh, what is that, kale?
That's kale.
Okay. What do
This
you got
is
here?
another kale here.
This
just
spinach?
started. That's
Kale.
That's elephant ear
Elephant ear
kale.
kale.
It's a
Okay.
kale. It's a
Yeah,
form
you
of
can
kale.
tell it's kale because it's got the
Yeah,
frilliness. What is this?
radishes.
Radishes. Okay. Look at that. Whoa, you didn't have to pick them.
Well, I'm picking
That is a big
They
radish.
need to be picked now anyway.
That is a big radish.
You want one?
No, I don't think I don't want a radish.
No, we got around Phil. He said no.
No. Oh, and then you have eggplants over there.
Yes.
Oh, look at this. This is like Farmer Helmet over here.
All kinds of
Wow.
eggplants, look at that.
Wow, small, big.
All sizes. They're
Oh,
flowering up here.
oh, how neat.
Eggplant is a pretty pretty plant.
Yeah, it really is. It's
And
actually
the-
nice.
and the
Looks like a nice
flower is
house
kinda
plant.
delicate, you know. So
Yeah.
here's the flower.
Now, how old is this?
This is about 2 months old.
2 months?
Yeah, they go fast.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to grow some of those. That looks like it's kind of easy to grow. And then you have tomatoes.
these are
are in
tomatoes.
timeout. They're in a cage.
Yeah, they're heirloom tomatoes.
Heirloom.
That's
Okay.
heirloom tomato.
Wow, that's a big one.
That's potatoes.
Potatoes? These are potatoes right
How
here?
they look like when they grow in the ground.
Oh.
The potato you eat is underneath the ground.
Oh, and how many do you think are in there in that
There's
one
3.
little
I
area?
put 3 in here.
3?
Yeah.
And where does one get a potato seed, or do you plant a potato?
No, you can actually cut the tomatoes as long as it has some eyes on it.
Uh-huh.
And then you put it in the ground, put 4 inches soil on top.
Uh-huh.
That's what is needed. And then that's what comes up.
So the potato
When-
regenerates itself.
When this wilts and dries up, the potato is ready in the ground.
Oh, so you know that's when it's time to pick them, is when the green...
Well, in Germany, we grow a lot of potatoes. You know.
Oh, wow, you are cool. Well, Helmut, thank you for the impromptu garden tour.
I have more over there. if you
Oh, I will be definitely coming out for this. I'll
That's-
definitely, but I got to get back to where I'm going, what I'm
That's my
doing.
raised garden back there.
Oh, you have a
And-
raised garden back
and,
there.
they're all made out of wood pellets. That's all recycled wood.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, look at that.
yeah.
Oh, I see a lot of romaine in there. Or lettuce.
Yeah, there's lettuce in there.
A lot of lettuce
There's
in there.
microgreens growing back there.
Oh, that's really neat.
And in-
Well, Farmer Helmut, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Come by once in a while.
I will. Come get me. We'll
We'd-
do a whole
We'd
segment
love
out
to
here.
see you.
All right. See you later.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's Helmut's ride. He takes a ride out to the garden. That's pretty neat.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Around the Square. And I know this is a week of Thanksgiving and a wonderful time to spend with family and friends. I hope each of you had a wonderful and blessed Thanksgiving. We're able to enjoy a nice meal and hopefully some great company through this time. And as my pastor said on Sunday, they were talking about counting your blessings and, you know, kind of being a reminder through this Thanksgiving season and through the holidays that, you know, we have blessings that occur every day, even though we're clouded by a lot of stuff that goes on in the world, but really to, you know, think about what blessings we do have. So I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next week.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I would also like to say happy Thanksgiving to all of the residents and coworkers. I, for one, am truly grateful to be here. It's fun. It's just a great place. It makes life interesting here. So I am truly thankful for that. All right. On the other hand, I'm sure you're not grateful for my corny jokes.
We are so grateful for those.
All right, Brian, what did the leftover turkey say?
Oh, I have no idea.
Make me a sandwich.
I will say the leftovers are always the best. Well, maybe not the best, but they are pretty excellent.
Oh,
and
yeah.
those leftover turkey sandwiches are phenomenal. So
Oh,
I'm looking forward to those turkey sandwiches.
That's what I'm looking forward to. You throw everything on it, and I'm one of those people that I don't like food touching.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But
sure.
when it's in a sandwich,
Oh,
it's
everything is in
perfectly
there. That's right.
acceptable. Yeah.
Absolutely. Just put it between the bread and have fun with it.
Oh,
thing,
I
right?
am so looking forward to the carbs.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving.
Hey, so I just walked by the bistro, and I found a turkey mopping the floor. So Brian, are you drinking on the job? Is that what I caught you doing?
Don't tell anybody. It's cider. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Give me a lesson. Never take a drink from a turkey. I don't want people to think that, oh, Vicky's now in dining, but that's not.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Not. Yeah. Although I have never been around where you cook something.
That's by design.
Yeah, I have never. You've never brought in anything to share. Will this position now change that for us?
No, because I like you all.
What's going on? You're dropping all your stuff. You're having a problem here, Brian.
My goodness, watch out.
You
There's
can't handle
critters
them.
all over the place.
This is what, oh, pretty butterfly. I have that squirrel mentality here. Anyway.
All right, here goes Dawn out to fix the trash can to make the liner tied appropriately. I am filming this for Around the Square to show that Dawn does more than just sit at her desk and waste time all day long. So I hope everybody realizes that she not only wastes time at her desk, but also fixes can liners.
It's recording.